Oh my gosh. What is happening? Listen, y'all been hitting me up like crazy, okay? I promise y'all, I see it, okay? Everybody been hitting me up like, yo, your boy Doodie Lo got name dropped at the Lil Durk Trial. And I said, okay, give me a minute. So I'm home, okay? And we gonna talk about, I'm just catching up on a couple things. And I'm gonna give y'all my true reaction to it. Like, alright, so Remo just dropped a bombshell on his page. Hold on. This is crazy. It's a lot going on as far as the Lil Durk Trial right now. A lot going on. I'm gonna let y'all hear what Remo said first.
All right, it's actually about to come out in the courtroom within today or the next couple of days, but there's been some text messages that's been leaked out in the courtroom, and pretty much a day after Vaughn died, Durk texts Doodie Lo and Quando's number and the number of someone in Savannah who might be able to get his location. That was actually said in court. It's actually going to come out to find out that, well, you guys are actually going to find out that Doodie Lo is actually co-conspirator number 4, and it was actually not Brick Baby. So everybody who's been saying Brick Baby is a snitch, yeah, you can tell that it's not Brick Baby. Doodie Lo is actually allegedly the person who dropped the location, and he's going to be named as co-conspirator 4, if you guys already ain't read between the lines already. But just because he's named as co-conspirator 4 doesn't mean that he is snitching. I don't believe Doodie Lo is snitching because, I mean, at the end of the day, you just seen him out there with Lil Durk's lawyers and shit. So, like, nah, he's not snitching or anything. But Doodie Lo is co-conspirator 4 from what I see, as it says he's the person who allegedly dropped the location. Who else, I mean, around OTF could drop the location? If you guys go back and do your research, you can kind of see everything lines up. But, hey.
Remo is just dropping on his page, okay, that Doodie Lo is co-conspirator 4 in Lil Durk's indictment. Okay, couple things about co-conspirator 4. If y'all remember back in 2024, when the indictment first hit, they said co-conspirator 4 dropped the location in Cali, right? Excuse me. A lot of people assume the indictment was saying it was a Cali nigga that did it. Hence why Remo said, y'all can stop playing with Brick Baby, right? Because a lot of people say it was Brick Baby. And I ain't gonna lie, I did the video on YouTube where I said, shit, it could be Seth and Nash then if we gonna say it's Brick Baby, right? But the indictment never said the person was from Cali. They just dropped the location. But Doodie? Okay, so shout out to my girl. I am not a lawyer, but okay. So she posted like 40 minutes ago. Now, Mel, that's her name, right? She's in the courtroom. This is what she wrote. She said, a text message sent on November 6, 2020. That's the day that King Von died, right? Between Slime Life Shawty. For those who don't know who Slime Life Shawty is, Slime Life Shawty is the dude that was on the YSL Rico, right? The one who took a plea, the one who basically was able to get not only Young Thug a plea deal, but multiple other defendants a plea deal during the trial, right? The one with the thick dreads. What you don't know is he used to be signed to OTF, okay? So that's the tie-in to the YSL thing, okay? So the evidence says that a text message between Slime Life Shawty and Doodie Lo was entered into evidence. It said that Slime Life Shawty said, keep your head, Slime. I know the pain. I'm with you for life. Drilling about this ish. And then say, allegedly, they said that Doodie Lo said, I love you, Slime. And said that Slime Life Shawty said, I love you back. Slat is up about this shit. So then the next day, which would be November 7th, it said that Slime Life Shawty said, where you at, Slime? Then say Doodie Lo said, Crib, call me. Okay? Now it said that Slime Life Shawty sends Quando Rondo's phone number to Doodie Lo. 2 days later, okay, which will be November 9th, it says that Doodie Lo said gang. And Slime Life Shawty said, I know a Igga who from Savannah who got drops. This him. Want his number? Doodie Lo says, yes. Slime Life Shawty sends phone number. Now, I gotta pause for a second. Because then Trap Lil Ross, hold on. Let me go to my page real quick. See, I ain't gonna hold y'all. You be... my opinion, when it comes to anything with OTF, you gotta kind of be a little bit on the fence with Trap Lord Ross, because y'all know he really 63rd at heart. Okay. So according to the Trap, now this is the thing, right? Now Trap Lord Ross is in the courtroom just as well as Mel, right? But Trap Lord Ross said that Durk takes Doodie Lo Rondo's number. But Mel is saying that Slime Like Shawty did it. I'm gonna go with Mel though, okay? So that's crazy. Alright, so let me see what else. Alright. So that's all she wrote. So if y'all remember back in the indictment, again, let me pull up the original indictment. The indictment did say that co-conspirator 4 dropped the low. Let me get the actual wording. That's crazy. And before y'all ask me, I am not calling Doodie Lo. Okay, I'm not calling him. The No Jumper dude said Doodie Lo dropped the LA location. Is that true? God dang, Lamar, you just had to come in. Alright, this time, man, I ain't in court. I don't know. I'm going off of what Remo said too. I don't know. Like, I'm serious. I don't know. I don't know if Doodie Lo dropped the location or not. All I can tell you is based off what Mel is saying that's happening at trial. With the text message that was read, Slime Like Shawty and Doodie Lo had a conversation about a address. Now, according to the text message that Mel said, they didn't say, was it a Savannah address or was it a Cali address? Okay, I don't know. Remo said, you know, what he said, saying that Doodie Lo is co-conspirator 4. According to the original indictment for OTF, over at number 2, it say on August 18, 2022, one or more co-conspirators, including co-conspirator 4, learned that TB was visiting California and staying at a hotel in Los Angeles. Say Remo 63rd? Oh my gosh. So, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, there's a lot going on. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. I low-key want to call duty, but I ain't about to though. But, oh shit. This a lot. Jam taking the stand now. Shit. So damn, well, how did the text message got introduced? This is a lot going on. Right now. Let me see. I should have been in Cali, but I've been nervous to go to Cali. I ain't gonna lie for this. Jamming the Bull is crazy. Just hit the stand. Oh, it's about to be interesting. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'ma definitely have to catch up with everything that's going on. Y'all already know. Jam is definitely going to be a big witness in this situation. Because he's allegedly, you know, one of those killer rats. You know what I'm saying? Meaning he'll kill you and tell on you. So he's supposed to say a lot. Jam about to cause an earth case with a lot of other cases. Yeah, I mean, when you got somebody that really supposed to be the slider telling, oh yeah, it's about to be a lot going on. I ain't gonna lie. This a lot. Jeez. Well, who was on the stand with the who entered? God damn, hold on. Well, who brought Doodie Lo name up? Trap Lil Ross said he may stop reporting from Lil Durk Trial after a confrontation with Durk's fan over his tweets and almost went left despite having 2 bodyguards. Trap Lil Ross is chasing it. You already know. It's chasing it. Yo. But I ain't gonna lie, I think Trap Lil Ross chasing it, man. Because at the end of the day, he knew. And I'm gonna be honest, it's a circus over there. This is why part of me was like, I ain't going. Like, on some real stuff. That's why I said, I'm gonna stay out of, stay away from this one. And I ain't gonna hold you. I'm glad I ain't go. I ain't got time. The way my phone started lighting up when Doodie name got dropped, come on. Text messages they added. No, who was a witness on the stand when they brought up the text messages? Who was the witness? Agent or something? God damn, that is crazy. This is crazy for real. Hey, academics just call him jamming the bull too. Is crazy. Him and why you be calling City that? Is talking the Jews told him to go to law school. I ain't gonna lie. I would say City should go to law school for sure. I ain't gonna hold you on that one. I retired coming drill music, but since I'm older than you, Mick, I enjoy the way you break this down just like I used to. I appreciate it. I don't really do drill no more like that, you know. I do more South Carolina content now, but you know, I get tapped on the shoulder a few times, and y'all know I covered the Durk before he caught the indictment. I covered OTF a lot, so you know, and I'm cool with Doodie. So of course, when certain names get mentioned, my inbox go crazy because people want to hear what I got to say about it. You know what I'm saying? Lamar stuff. they want to hear what I got to say about it. I appreciate it though, bless one. But you know, they want to know what I got to say about it. But like I told y'all, I'm not calling Doodie asking him nothing. Hell no. But I'm pretty sure he know his name. Why is he outside of the courthouse though? Protesting or whatever they doing. Like, why is last thing I would want to be is at the courthouse? Okay. Lamar said I don't think he co-conspirator foe. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all be talking about, you know, my haters love to say I be doing police shit. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like asking him that shit is police shit. So I'm not asking him that at all. I'm just gonna have to wait for Mel to do a recap or something. Like, I'm not. Low key, I want to be. He might block me. If I ask him some shit like that, he might block me. Okay, I might ruin our 3-year friendship. If I ask him, I can see it now. He gonna be like, on phone them. What? I'm not asking him that. But that's what the internet saying. Now again, he outside, wouldn't he know if he's number 4? I would think he would know. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I would think he would know if he's number 4. So that's what I'm like, he done been out there all week. He got to Cali Sunday, and he done been out there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I think he's gonna still be out there for a few more days. So I just don't, me personally, if I'm an unindicted co-conspirator, I'm staying away from the courthouse. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be at the courthouse. I'm not even part of this. And I was scared to go to the courthouse because what happened with me with the O-Block case. So it's just like, shit. I'm trying to be honest with y'all for real because I know y'all want to know what I feel. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know. But I'm curious, but at the same time, I ain't about to ask. Like, you know, I'm not about to ask him that. But I'm just assuming, right, just from, if I had no connection to Doodie at all, like I didn't know him, nothing like that, I'm just like, why would he be at the courthouse? You know what I'm saying? Doodie has to play none so he don't get in that future Rico. Okay, but even that, you gonna go to the courthouse though? Like, he's literally outside with a free Durk shirt on at the courthouse. You know what I'm saying? And when we linked up in Atlanta, Durk called his phone, so Durk still be talking to Doodie and all that. So I don't know. I low-key want to ask him, like, bro, do you know you co-conspirator fool? Or no? It's a big rally tomorrow being streamed. He posted on IG. That's what I'm saying. I just don't see the logic. I wouldn't even be in Cali. I would never go to Cali if I was like an unindicted co-conspirator. But at the same time, if I'm being honest though, if we look at all the named co-conspirators though, it ain't too far-fetched that Doodie would be one of them. If I'm really being honest. Now, I'm not saying I believe he's number 4. What I'm saying is, it's not far-fetched. Because if we think about it, from the original indictment, co-conspirator 1 was Durk. Co-conspirator 2 was Jam. Co-conspirator 3 is the old manager, Ola. Co-conspirator 4 is up in the air. But according to Remo, it's Doodie Lo. Co-conspirator 5. Who is co-conspirator 5? I think allegedly they saying it's Boona, but I don't think that's been confirmed either. And then co-conspirator 6 was Zoo. So I ain't gonna hold you. If you just look at the lineup, I mean, it's not far-fetched. However, that's crazy for Doodie Lo to be at the courthouse if he wanted the co-conspirator. Damn. I don't know. Y'all think he number 4? Like, on some real, do y'all think he number 4? I ain't gonna hold you, man. Damn. I low-key wanna ask the nigga. I ain't gonna lie. But I know he gonna look at me crazy if I ask him that on some real stuff. I low-key wanna ask, though. I ain't gonna ask him. I ain't about to mess up our friendship for content. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm with you, though, about that. But at the same time, I ain't gonna say I would be shocked. Let me take the back. I wouldn't say I would be shocked. I would be more so shocked that he's at the courthouse and he's a co-conspirator. See, that's the part that kind of got me like kind of tripping. Like, if he is that, why is he at the courthouse? It makes sense why Doodie not in court. He might be testifying for dirt. Testifying for dirt, but shit, I don't know if I would want to testify. If I'm a co-conspirator and I'm not indicted, I wouldn't want to testify for nobody. But Doodie Lo is definitely loyal, for sure. Real talk, I have been wondering why he's not locked up. So you think he for? Come on, say what Doodie did to get locked up. So, alright, so this is my thing. And I had to skim through, you know, the original indictment. Y'all know each indictment, right? They build the story for each co-conspirator, right? Remember the first indictment, we didn't know that Durk was number 1. We assumed Durk was number 1. Then the second one came out. Then Durk was added. And like each indictment, they added it. And then remember, Zoo came. I think they dropped Zoo name in a third indictment or something like that. So Drew said he got 25 witnesses with Durk. And y'all think, so do y'all think Doodie is just a witness for Durk? I'm pretty sure if Durk needed Doodie Lo as a witness, he's gonna definitely be a witness. I'm pretty sure of that. He's gonna definitely do that. But shit, Doodie leaving in a couple days. I don't know if he a witness or not, but watch out. I might lose a friend if I ask him that. I'm low-key over here going back and forth in my mind like, should I ask him or not? I don't know. Come on, Mickey, they got everyone but Doodie. But technically, they don't got everybody. Like I know. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, that's my homeboy for sure. But they don't got everybody. They don't got 3. They don't got 5. And if he is 4, they don't got 4. Judge said if you witness can't be in court. And to my understanding, Doodie ain't been in court. That's for sure. Doodie cool. He not gonna get mad. I know him too. Well, you ask him, bless one. You ask. Now, I don't think he'll get mad. I just think he'll look at me crazy as hell to ask him. Because, like, even thinking of asking him make me feel like that's a police question to ask him, right? I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm kind of, like, I don't think he'll get upset, though. But I'm kind of, like, battling, like, he may... See, you don't even want to ask him. Like, I just feel like he may look at that, like, as a police question. You know what I'm saying? And then he might look at me differently if I ask him something like that. I don't want to ask him nothing like that. I want to, like, the blogger me want to ask him. The real me don't want to ask him. Because I just feel like, because I can just imagine somebody calling my phone like, yo, Mickey, is you co-conspirator or something on the indictment? I'm going to be like, click. Fed say 4 not testifying. He can understand that you doing your job. And I know why y'all was sending me that, because y'all want me to get the answer. But can he really tell me, though? Like, on the record? Because if I ask him as a blogger, right, that means I want to come back to tell my viewers. Do y'all think he's going to really tell me the truth, though? If I come, like, I'm pretty sure if I come to him as like my homie, you know what I'm saying, he'll probably tell me discreetly, but I don't think he gonna tell the blogger me that. His phone could be on Fed time. Be careful. I ain't gonna hold you. I know this about to sound crazy. The Feds probably been had my number long time ago. Ain't shit on this phone. I don't be talking about nothing on these phones, so I ain't worried about that. However, you know, and then I'm doing a public live trying to debate if I'm going to ask them, so I ain't worried about it because we don't be talking about nothing. But shit, it's gonna have to be something I'm gonna have to call by phone. I'm gonna have to ask him by phone because I just can see me texting some shit like that. He might think I'm the police if I text him some shit like that. I'm gonna have to call. I'm so nervous. I ain't never been nervous to add dude to nothing. Cause I just feel like, will he really be able to tell me though? Like, will he be able to tell blogger me the answer? You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll be able to tell Mickey, but I don't know if he'll tell blogger Mickey the truth. And y'all know, you know what I'm saying? I thought Boona Mo is for... Hell, like this one, I don't know. Remo said it's Doodie. He just made a post and said it's Doodie. I could have called... Damn. Think about it. Him and Zoo was close, and he would have been a part of the case too, right? They definitely would have picked my boy Zoo up. I ain't gonna lie. They definitely would have indicted Zoo by now. Zoo is technically co-conspirator 6, which Vonnie basically spilled all the beans on Zoo for sure. So I ain't gonna hold you. If Zoo was still here, and I tell this all the time, Zoo wasn't worrying about nothing but a Fed case. He already was put on notice. The Feds was watching him. That's the reason why. Yeah, long live Zoo. That's the reason why he got off social media. His main page, he took down his main page because his attorney told him to stay off of social media. Although, okay, we know Zoo was still on social media, just not on his page. But the Big Boss Zoo page he took down, you know. And I still can't believe I missed him basically telling me Vonnie was telling on him. Like, that was like, it went over my head and it didn't come to me till later on because he kept saying he was going to play out at trial. But yeah, Zoo knew the Feds was going to fuck with him at some point. He knew way before he was even named in the paperwork. Because remember, his name didn't come up in the paperwork until after he was deceased. But he knew in real life the Feds was definitely watching him for sure. Damn. Crystal, you might got a point though, because the more I'm sitting here thinking about it, like, I ain't gonna hold you. If you just think about the names already in the mix, it's not far-fetched that Doodie Lo will be one of them. But I don't know, but Remo said, that's what Remo say though. Remo say. He said, and then Remo said it on some like he got like insider knowledge type shit, because he was like, it's gonna come out in a day or so, you know. Do you think that Zoo death could have been linked to all of this? If I'm being honest, like, at the end of the day, like, Zoo was really a street nigga for real, right? So I can't say like it had something to do with this, because Zoo had a lot of shit going on, or had been a part of a lot of shit. So I don't know if it was all linked. However, I can't see that be the thing. I don't know what I can say and what I can't say. But I would say, just to like generally answer your question, it's hard to say. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a lot of shit going on. I would say that. And that's one reason, if y'all follow me on YouTube, I've said from the beginning, I really was trying to, you know what I'm saying, not be too, like, I cover the case to a certain degree, but it's just because sometimes I just don't even know what I can say. Zoo was so known, so it's hard to know where it came from. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he beat a body case, you know what I'm saying? He was really active at one point in street shit. You know, he was, you know, it's just, I don't know. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. The narratives that was being spun, like, Dirt son of hit, I don't believe that shit. I'm gonna be honest. I don't believe that. Cause, like, them boys really loved each other on some real shit. Like, I've never talked to Dirt, but I definitely talked to Zoo multiple times. And Zoo definitely loved Dirt, for sure. Doodie Lo definitely loved Dirt, for sure. So, I just, you know, now I ain't gonna go with that narrative, but, and that's just, again, from my personal, you know, relationships with Zoo and Doodie. Like, I know they generally have love for Dirt, so I just don't see that being it. However, as far as the, you know, because Zoo death is still unsolved, so I don't know. I don't even know. Alright, y'all, this is what I'm gonna do. Because I need to post this live on YouTube. I think Doodie is at the courthouse. I'm going to text him and I'm going to just ask him to hit me up. Depending on what he say. Because I'm not going to just ask him that question. I'm going to just say, do you want to talk about what's being said online? And then depending on his answer, if he's willing to do it content-wise, I'm going to have him go live with me tonight. If we don't go live, then you know he ain't trying to talk about it publicly. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be the best way to handle the situation is just he see the shit. He follow almost every blog. So we just I'm gonna do it like that. I think that's the best way to be the blogger Mickey and still be a friend to him and respect if he wanna, you know, do it like that. So I'm gonna ask him, and again, if he decide to do it, we'll go live tonight. If he don't, I'm still gonna be live tonight on YouTube breaking down everything that happened today on day 3. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'll see y'all later.